Audio test 5. An assassination attempt. You will hear an audio script concerning a mission-related topic. This script will be followed by a conversation between two persons. This conversation will relate to the script. You'll hear the audio only once. You'll make notes of the script and of the conversation, and from these notes you'll have been instructed either to answer 10 questions or complete a written report of the incident. Good luck.
Assassination Attempt narrative. On Monday, 11th of February 2008 at 06:59 hours, one Sean MacDonald, security advisor for INGOs in East Timor, informed the National Operations Centre that gunshots were heard in the close vicinity of President José Ramos Horta's residence in Metiaut. 2 UN-POL units from Bacora police station were dispatched to the location. At 07:10 hours, one UN-POL call sign, Bacora 11, reported that there were FFDTL soldiers at the location. They were refusing to speak about the incident and were not cooperative. Bacora 11 also reported that there were 2 persons, probably dead, lying on the ground in a pool of blood, and one of the FFDTL soldiers, who was standing close by, was injured in his left shoulder. Bacora 11 requested an ambulance and reinforcement. The Bacora station commander and a unit of Portuguese FPU arrived at the scene at 07:15 hours. Bacora station commander reported that one FFDTL soldier had informed them that rebel leader Alfredo Reynardo and his 5 armed men opened fire on the president while he was going out of the house on his regular morning walk. The president's bodyguards retaliated, killing 2 and forcing the rest to flee. The president received gunshot injuries to his stomach and was rushed to Dili Hospital together with one of his bodyguards, a PNTL officer who has received minor injuries in his right forearm. 2 armed men were shot dead, and one of them is believed to be the rebel leader, Alfredo Reynardo, who was shot in his head. At 07:17 hours, traffic units and Malaysian FPU were dispatched to set up roadblocks and checkpoints at 3 locations: Tasitolu, Lahane and Hira. ISF and National Investigation Unit arrived at the scene at 07:19 hours. The investigation unit initiated an investigation of the crime scene, photographed and collected different samples. They recovered 2 M16s as well as a vehicle suspected to have been used by the rebel group. The investigation unit took the 2 dead bodies to the morgue at Dili Hospital for autopsy. At 07:50 hours, SOC arranged medevac of the president, who was in a state of coma, to Aspen Hospital at Australian ISF base in Hudilaran. The government of East Timor is making necessary arrangements to evacuate the president to Darwin, Australia, for treatment. The following conversation is between the Chief of National Operations Centre and the Deputy Police Commissioner for Operations. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Please sit down. Can you tell me who was the first person to inform Nock about the incident?
Yes, sir. According to the daily activity log sheet, Sean MacDonald, security advisor for INGOs in East Timor, was the first person to inform Nock.
When was he informed?
It was 06:59 hours.
Okay. How many units were dispatched to attend to the incident after receiving the information?
2 Bakura units were immediately dispatched to the location, and later Portuguese FPU was dispatched for reinforcement.
Okay. When did the first attending unit report?
After their arrival at the scene, Bakura 11 reported at 07:10 hours. They reported that FFDTL were at the scene, but were uncooperative. They also reported that there were possibly 2 dead persons at the scene, and one of the FFDTL soldiers standing close by was also injured in his left shoulder.
Then what happened?
Bakura 11 requested an ambulance and reinforcement.
Did Bakura station commander attend to the scene of incident?
Yes, he did. At 07:15 hours, Bakura station commander and Portuguese FPU arrived at the scene. It was the Bakura station commander who reported that President José Ramos Horta was attacked by armed rebel group led by renegade leader Alfredo Reynaldo. He reported that the FFDTL informed him that when the president was leaving the house on his regular morning walk, the armed group suddenly fired upon him. The president was shot in the stomach and he is in a state of coma. He also reported that the FFDTL had retaliated in response to the attack, killing 2 rebels, one of them being the fugitive rebel leader Alfredo Reynaldo. The president's bodyguard, a PNTL officer, is also reported to have been injured in the exchange of gunfire. He received minor injuries to his right forearm and is presently undergoing treatment at Dili Hospital.
Have there been any arrests so far?
No, sir. Nothing has been reported in this regard. However, traffic units, along with Malaysian FPU, have set up roadblocks and checkpoints at Tasitolu, Lahane and Hira in order to intercept the movement of the suspects involved in the incident.
What is the development of the investigation?
The National Investigation Unit attended the scene at 07:19 hours and carried out an investigation of the crime scene, photographed and collected different samples. They have recovered 2 M16s and a vehicle, a Mitsubishi Pajero, without number plate, believed to be used by the rebel group. The 2 dead bodies have been transported to the morgue at Dili Hospital for autopsy.
What progress has been made in regards to the treatment of the president?
The president is still in a state of coma and is presently undergoing treatment at Aspen Hospital in Australian ISF base camp. The government of East Timor is making the necessary arrangements to evacuate him to Darwin, Australia, for treatment.
Thank you. Now I have to attend a meeting with the Secretary of Interior. I'll call you if I need you to know anything else.
Sure, sir. Thank you very much.